Question 1. According to the notice, guidelines should be followed unless. Press pause while you select your answer. So make sure that you're 100% comfortable with the use of the word unless before you take your test. It indicates an exception or a situation where the condition does not apply. So here, if you rephrase a question, you're looking for a situation when the guidelines do not need to be followed. So let's look at the answer options. I immediately note that they all concern the prescription. So we have A, appropriate other drug is written on it. B, it's not for epilepsy. And C, there are bad side effects on it. So I'm just going to note that on the page. So I'm going to underline how each answer option differs. So let's look through the text now and try to find our answers. The first paragraph is an introduction to the guidance, so it's unlikely that we'll find our answer there. The first bullet point states that the name of the brand or generic drug and manufacturer should be stated. This does not match any of the answer options. It could be a distractor for option A. However, there's no mention of an alternative drug, quite the opposite. All of the ideas here refer back to a specific product. The second bullet point states that the advice is for anti-epileptic drug use and it is inapplicable for other conditions. So in other words, conditions other than epilepsy. Also, conditions other than epilepsy has the same meaning as other indications. So it's a full match for option B. It works really well. Let's move on to eliminate the other options. The third bullet point requires adverse reactions to be reported on a yellow card. This is a distractor for option C here. Reporting and noting are very similar meanings, and negative side effects could mean an adverse reaction. But when you triangulate back to the question, it doesn't work because the guidelines state that you should report adverse reactions and not ignore the guidelines if they're noted on the prescription. The final bullet point is another distractor for option A. It mentions a product being specified by the prescription, but again, the idea of an alternative product or drug or medication is missing. The answer is option B.